Sunday morning sun, keep on shining. Oh yeah.
You league.
Good morning, League.
Well, the draft is over. Now let's just see how everybody has done. And first up is a Sir Wally.
Jordan Wally.
With this first pick, he chose Antonio Brown, then Eddie Lacy, and then Amari Cooper.
Note here, I haven't looked at anybody's drafts yet. So I'm going into all of this fresh and new. Fike, I printed it out, highlighted it. So he has had time to react and think about it, and all of my reactions are spur of the moment. And I haven't heard anything about any of these teams except for what I remember from.
Yes. Now, if I would have gave you those three draft picks, what would you think right off the bat? What does that,
Read them to me again.
Antonio Brown,
Yeah.
Eddie Lacy, Amari Cooper.
I'd say Moonshine.
Moonshine.
Yeah.
Yeah. It also sounds like he's a bit of a bammer, isn't he? Eddie Lacy, Amari Cooper.
Yeah.
But getting rid of those three garbage picks, this is how Wally's going to win the season. Marcus Mariota, the Raiders D, Seabass, and the best pick of them all, Clive Wofford.
Hi, Wofford.
All Raiders players are his last three picks.
He's a Raiders fan now.
Beautiful.
So not only is he a Bama fan, but he's a Raiders fan.
He must be the
Raiders
biggest Mark Cooper fan.
Yeah.
Well, let's go on to yours now.
Oh, yeah.
So, with your first pick, you chose Ezekiel Elliott, Dez Bryant, because that's always worked out in the past.
Always. Love
And
Dez.
then-
I've had him.
This clutch tight end, Jordan Reed. Now, how do you feel about your draft?
You know, I'm happy. I don't think it's great, but I don't think it's bad. I think there's a lot of upside potential, and I'm excited about that. But we'll just have to see. Halfway through the season, we can look back and see how I'm feeling about what I did.
All right.
Yep.
You do have one interesting draft pick, which let me get some beer real quick. And that is Duke Johnson Jr.,
Yeah.
Cleveland running back. Okay.
I needed a decent running back. I think he's a decent back.
I would say Joss is more like a Jen. Interesting. You don't know if you like it or not. But some people like it, some people don't. Now, next up is Mac.
Mac. I
Mac,
don't remember Mac's.
nobody really does. Mac, you possibly have the most boring draft picks I've seen ever.
Boring. Okay, give him to me.
All right, first round draft pick is T.Y. Hilton.
Okay. Oh, I did know that because he left me a voicemail.
Yeah.
Ooh, I wish I could play it. It said, can't believe I got Ty Hilton. So there you go.
I can't
Classic
believe
Mac.
it either.
Yeah, there you go.
Now, and then second pick is Aaron Rodgers, second round.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Bit high, but
he saw a quarterback go, and he was like, oh, shit, I got to get a quarterback.
Yeah, that's probably was his reaction. Now, just in case if Aaron Rodgers didn't quite make it, he did pick up Blake Bortles, Jacksonville quarterback.
That's good. So just in case he's got the
Just in
backup.
case.
Good backup.
Yes.
Okay.
All right, let's just get that.
So that's it, huh?
Yeah, that's it. It's I would say he's more of a Bud Light,
But like
just
and-
bland. Hey, it's there.
yeah.
You're gonna drink it. Oh well.
Okay.
Now on to the next one, which is Parker. With his first pick, which was almost an auto pick,
Yeah.
but
Plus
he
everybody
chose the
has
same
to
thing
match it.
anyway.
Yeah.
He chose Odell Beckham Jr.
That was okay. I like that.
Second pick, Jordy Nelson.
Mm-hmm.
And then with his third pick, C.J. Anderson, which again, that's always worked out in the past, a Denver running back.
Yeah. That's
Again, very interesting. Not bad. I would say it's great, but nah.
I know. I have this one. Can I get the alcohol for this one?
Yeah,
We
yeah, go
compare
ahead.
it to? He is some weird niche craft beer. That's weird.
Like some kind of hipster beer?
Yeah, absolutely.
That doesn't sound like Parker.
Niche beer though.
I,
No, I know it doesn't sound like Parker. I'm
that
saying
doesn't sound like
the
Parker.
team he drafted.
Yeah.
The way you described it, what are the words you used to describe it?
Weird but interesting.
Weird but interesting.
Yes. But speaking weird but interesting, his quarterback, Eli Manning. Eli Manning.
Elite.
I mean, he is a 2-time Super Bowl winning quarterback.
2 times.
2 times. Now, let's go on to the second most boring draft picks, Frank's.
Frank.
I actually have to say, Frank, pretty good draft. But you took no risk. It's just, you took Gronk, AJ Green, Thomas Rawls, Doug Baldwin, Seahawks homer.
Yeah.
And then for your quarterback, Ben Roethlisberger. So, overall, again,
Decent.
I
like it.
good,
Decent.
but boring.
Yeah,
Just,
very boring. It's like that just ground and pound running up the middle
Yeah.
game. It's effective, but it's boring.
Yeah.
Have a fun season watching those players.
yeah. I would say he's more of a fat tire. Like,
Tired. Okay.
pretty good beer,
Yeah.
but it's nothing out of the ordinary.
No, I'm down.
Yeah.
Fat tire. You are a fat tire.
Now for the best picks in the draft. Me.
Oh, let's see.
Let's see. Number 1 pick, Adrian Peterson.
Talk
Second
about
pick.
risky. Talk about risky. Okay.
Number 2, Jamal Charles, which is now listed as questionable in the open. So yay me.
So talk about risky again. Your team's gonna end up just like last year.
But I still made it in playoffs last year.
Injured. Injured. If you're not first, you're last. Which isn't true because we have Wally for last.
I know. Alshon Jeffrey.
Okay.
And then for quarterbacks, yes,
Yeah.
quarterbacks, I picked up Tom Brady.
Tom Brady.
Oh, I'm sorry, Wally. Tim Brady. I'm sorry.
I thought Wally was going to get him with his first overall. He's a liar
I
sometimes.
thought he was going to pick him up in the 7th round, but
Wally is a
slipped
liar
through his
sometimes.
hands. And then, just in case, my backup quarterback, Kirk Cousins, which you will be relying on a lot.
No. Yeah. Boring, though. Not the best draft, I don't think. Not that I've
Best
heard
draft.
so far.
Best draft. Best
Who's
draft.
that like? Frank's more than yours. I like Frank's.
Frank's
more than
is
yours.
boring.
Yeah, but it's a better team than yours.
Yeah, but that doesn't matter.
Okay. Doesn't matter. You heard it here.
So, I can't judge myself. How would you rate my draft?
Oh gosh. Oh, sorry, I wasn't really. Adrian Peterson, hurt. I would say Foster's, because when Frank drank Foster's, he broke both his ankles at the same time jumping off a fence. And your team is very going to be injured, like Frank.
I'll take it.
There you go.
I'll take it.
Foster's. Yeah. Who's next? We gotta get
Next is Nicole or John, depending on week to week.
I don't remember any of her draft either. Sorry.
First 2 draft picks,
Yeah.
Otto Bammer, Julio Jones, Mark Ingram,
Ugh, okay.
and then for the 3rd draft pick, a QB, Russell Wilson.
Actually, that's kind of a fun. That's gonna be a fun team to watch if you don't mind them being Bammers.
Yeah. Then
Because
for
they're all fun players to watch. I like
Yeah.
that. I see where you're going, Nicole. Trying to get your boyfriend into
they
the
did
sport finally.
again kind of boring draft picks, but
Yeah.
one interesting note: do you really need 2 defenses?
2 of them.
The Panthers D and the Patriots D?
You have to. You know, somebody's gonna need one of them. You trade stock right there.
I heard Lewis does need another defense.
Lewis, yeah, he needs backup.
Yeah, he does. Next up, Joey.
Oh yeah, Joey.
Let's look at his draft picks. Number 1 is Todd Gurley, followed by Devontae Freeman. 3rd pick is Sammy Watkins, also another high-risk, high-reward draft pick. And then for his quarterback, kind of boring pick, Carson Palmer.
Oh,
Yeah,
I didn't see that with the other that isn't fit in.
it doesn't at all.
What are you going for here, Joey?
I don't know. I mean, I guess he did, also further down the list, he also got the Texans D, which of course.
Yeah, he's gonna get the Texans D. He used to give the Texans his D. Now he's getting their D.
What's that Texas beer? I forgot what it's called. At least really because nobody likes it. You know what? Miller Lite.
Oh no, I was gonna say like Corona. That's basically
Corona? It's
Mexico.
good point. It basically is Texas.
But I would say what's worse than Corona? Like Tecate. Tecate. Joey's the Tecate of alcohol.
There you
Shitty
go.
Mexican beer.
There you go. Next up, Trent.
That's okay every once in a while. There you go. Joey, you're okay every once in a while.
And again, next up, Trent. See, every single time I look at Trent's lineup, it's going through my head. I'm like, why did he
Hit
pick
me with
this?
him. Hit me with him.
All right. So,
Yeah.
his picks
So I
are.
remember one thing from his draft is all I remember. So start with his top though.
His draft picks are number 1, DeAndre Hopkins. Looks,
Okay. Yeah.
yeah. LaShawn McCoy.
Mm-hmm. I like LaShawn.
Brandon
I like-
Brandon Marshall.
Okay, I like Brandon Marshall.
And best QB in the league, Andrew Luck.
See, I think you have a biasism
Biasism.
towards Andrew Luck and whoever you have. So I think, yeah, I'm gonna look at this. So the one thing that does stick out to me most is that he did go with the Broncos defense a little early.
He did.
What is that, the 5th or 6th round?
That is the
But-
6th round.
It didn't matter because he has as his backup quarterback
Who is it?
future Major League Baseball Hall of Famer Tim Tebow. You got him. You
Got him.
2 years in a row. I think 3 years in a row, maybe. I don't
Does if he actually does play in baseball, does his fantasy stats come over?
know. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Translates to
Go
Tebow.
Braves. All right. Next up is Allen.
Allen.
And again, let's do the same thing here. I'm going to just read off a couple of draft picks, and you tell me how much you like it.
Yeah.
First one is David Johnson, Arizona
Johnson,
running back.
yeah, I don't like- Boring.
Allen Robinson, a
Boring.
Jacksonville
Yeah.
wide receiver,
Boring.
and then Mike Evans, wide receiver for the Bucks.
Sucks. Yeah, I know.
It's terrible.
Uh-uh.
It's terrible.
I don't like that. What? Where are you going? What? Okay.
For his QB,
Mm-hmm.
future Hall of Famer Matthew Stafford.
Matt Stafford. Okay. That is, I would say, like, I don't know, what's the most bland? Vodka.
Vodka.
Just so bland.
Yeah.
But if you mixed in some good stuff, it might be okay.
Yeah.
I like that.
Unfortunately, he doesn't
Vodka.
have the mixers in this lineup.
No.
So
Vodka without
sorry,
mixers.
sorry, Alan.
Yeah.
And next up, Thomas. Let's look. Let's go over this. Lamar Miller, now a Houston running back. Le'Veon Bell, who I might add is suspended for the first 3 games. Keenan Allen, and his best friend Drew Brees.
Drew Brees. Okay.
I might also have to add that
Welcome
he
back
has
to the
a second suspended player on his lineup, which is Josh Gordon, who's also suspended for the first 4 games.
Weeks. Yeah, 4 weeks for Gordon. That's welcome back to the league. You know, you didn't get the worst draft. Definitely didn't get the best.
Yeah.
You're still stupid. Either way.
I would say he's like a
Yeah, what would
Hand
you give
grenade?
him? Hand
Really?
grenade. Yeah,
Yeah.
he's a hand grenade.
he's a hand grenade.
He is terrible.
Terrible, but will fuck you up fast, and
And
will probably fuck himself fast.
he
too.
fucked himself up. Actually, we have one more person to go.
We do
He
have
just
one more
walked
person to go.
into the studio. I'm hearing that he is in the studio now, so we will get a live interview with him, folks, as soon as we get him in makeup. So let's go to his draft pick first.
Let's go. So, Lewis, hey, I'm here to discuss about your draft picks.
All right.
Which, as everybody knows, you had the best draft out of all of us, which is why I'm interviewing here. So, first up, you drafted Auburn quarterback Cam Newton.
Yes.
How do you feel about that?
For all the Auburn fans that have been with me for a long time, I did it for you.
That's exactly why you did it. You should be proud of him. Next up, it's Doug Martin. And again, I have to ask you, was it because he likes Pokemon?
Yes.
I guess that's a good enough answer. Wouldn't let him slide about that. Now, and again, this could be also considered the best draft pick ever. 4th round, the top defense in the league, the Seahawks D. Now, I have to ask, this was possibly the most clutch move ever. What went through your mind when you chose this?
Am I gonna do it this round or next round?
It just blew me away. I had to go in there and just congratulate you. It brought tears to my eyes. It was a beautiful draft pick, Lewis. Future champion right here. Then, wide receiver. Jeremy Maclin, Emmanuel Sanders, Deshaun Jackson. Loading up on wide receivers, I see that. Are these going to be your sleepers that's going to push you to the championship?
I thought Sanders was.
Sanders. So again, great pick. So, final thoughts. I would say Lewis's draft picks. I would say it's like a cognac. It's not for everybody, but once you get hooked, you see it's the most beautiful thing ever. And that's it for the draft post preview. See you ladies later. Fuck y'all and hell's own.
I don't always chug dons, but when I do, I prefer a Bud Light La Marita.